welcome again to this jam session with my assets, my heart. Yes, this is the midnight session. Yes, here's the I and I. Here's all the I and I. Remember, this world is a dream. Yes, because many of the I and I are here living into this dream, sleeping inside a dream. Everyone is sleeping and thinking that it is real. How did the I and I, the real, get into the dream? Let's think about this. When the I and I is playing the virtual reality game, and the I and I put on that device over the eyes and immerses the eye inside the game, and the eye will choose a character, an avatar to play the game for the I and I. The eye is immersed in the game, right? The same thing, the I and I is wearing a device that immerses the eye inside of the dream. This device is called the consciousness, the mind, the ego. The I and I is wearing this device, and it puts the eye in a trance. The eye that is wearing the device, the eye creates an avatar and is inside the game playing. Life is a game. It's a movie. It's an imagination. Inside the mind of the I self that is sleeping and dreaming. We are inside of someone's dream. Yes, I and I have entered inside someone's dream. And is doing all the creation inside of this dream. Yes, time to awake from this sleeping dreaming state. It's time now. Yes. So let's open up with this tune. Remember, this world is a dream. Yeah?
Mommy, I had a dream. And when I woke up, you were nowhere to be seen. The world was burned to the ground. There was no one around. Mommy, please answer me. What does it mean? What does it mean? We are visitors here in this time and space. One day we'll have to leave, whether or not you believe or agree. Remember, this world is a dream. Remember, this world is a dream. How many have gone before me? How many will come after I'm gone? The truth will live on. The truth will live on. Long after I'm gone, the truth will live on. The world is at the end of its cycle. You're the messenger, the oracle. Humanity have reached its pinnacle. Balance and harmony right in the vehicle. Supreme is dreaming of the particles. The experience of coming into the world and explore is temporary. Lose all attachment and desire. When it's time to leave, be ready. Self-realization shatters all illusion, fear, ignorance, or worry. Remember, this world is a dream. Remember, this world is a dream. How many have gone before us? How many will come after we're gone? The truth will live on. The truth will live on. Long after I'm gone, the truth the truth will live on. Dreamers are the changers of the world. Dreamers are the saviors of the world. True self is dreaming of the world. Awake from the sleep, awake from the dream. Spirit and soul in union to be free. Fear has no power over me. I'm stabilizing the supreme. Who has eyes to see, let them see. A new world is coming into being. Remember this world is a dream. Remember this world is a dream. How many have gone before me? How many will come after we're gone? The truth will live on. The truth will live on. Long after I'm gone, the truth will live on in the hearts of the children. I say, in the minds of the people DNA. The truth will live on.
Yes, yes, the truth will live on. Yes, Scarlet Ionize are inside of a dream. The Ionize have entered inside of a dream and don't want to leave. I do not belong inside of a dream, an imagination, creation, living a horrible existence, being enslaved, being ruled under tyranny by the dreamer. Yeah, for eons, I and I have been enslaved by the dreamer. You enter into the mind, enter into the mind of the I and I sleeping and dreaming, and the dreamer has trapped the I and the I is in a sleeping trance, drunken state, and has forgotten the I self inside of this dream. And so I set is here to wake up all the Ionize and call the Ionize to remembrance, to remember that this world is a dream. The Ionize is a visitor inside of a dream. And now the Ionize parents is inside of the dream to retrieve all the Ionize children, all the Ionize baby self. And guess what? The dreamer and all of its evil clones do not want to release the Ionize. There's a war, a battle going on for all the Ionize to be liberated and to return back to the I parent self. Yes. And so Ionize calling all the Ionize to wake up. It's time to wake up and realize that the I is inside of a dream creation. The I don't belong inside of a dream. That I need to exit and get out of this dream. Yeah, it's time to get out of this dream. This is a wake up call for the I and I. Yeah, listen to this tune right now. Waking up all the I and I's. Calling the I and I to remember that the I and I have entered inside of a dream. And the dreamer has trapped the I and I. The I and I have forgotten the I self, playing this dream character. I don't belong here. Yeah, I'm ready to exit this dream and dissolve it already. Destroy this dream. And to move into the real. Yes, it's time to move into the real, to non-duality. Yeah, why the I and I are fighting to hold on to this dream and to stay inside of a prison. Yeah, the I and I came inside of here. The I and I don't belong here. Liberation time right now. Liberation, me say. It's time to wake up. One instant has turned into ages, imprisoned in the loop of the mind. Sleeping self, wake your backside up.
Asleep,
Wake up
behind the mind.
Wake your backside up.
Ego is the false eye. How do you identify?
Say how you gonna know you're in a dream
Wake
if
your
you don't
backside
wake up.
up.
Time to unify the self.
Say how you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? When you are sleeping, do you know you are dreaming? You don't know you are dreaming until you wake up. Wake your backside up.
Time to unify the
Wake your
self.
backside up. Escape the loop of the imagination. Dream world, dream creation. Say wake your backside up. Wake your backside up. Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up?
Time to unify the self.
Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? When you are sleeping, do you know you are dreaming?
Time
to
to
wake
wake
up.
up. Dreaming until you wake up.
Escape the loop of imagination. Dream world, dream creation. Wake your backside up. Self is sleeping, obscure behind the mind. Ego is the false eye. How do you identify? Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Wake your backside
Are
up.
you
gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up?
Time to wake up.
Wake your backside up. Wake your backside up.
Time to unify the self.
It's wake up time. This dream has to end sometime. Yeah. Oh, no one for sleep forever. Wake up. Wake your backside
Time
up.
to unify the self.
Wake your backside up. Say how you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up?
Time to unify the self.
Say, oh, you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up?
Time to wake up.
When you are sleeping, do you know you are dreaming? You don't know you are dreaming until you wake up.
Time to unify the self.
Oh, you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Wake your backside up. Wake your backside up. It's time to wake up. It's time to unify the self.
Yes, What? What time is it? Time to wake up. Yes, I and I have been asleep inside of a dream. You have entered inside of a dream, Enter into the mind of the I sleeping, dreaming self. Because what? The I is creating a fantasy world inside of its mind. And here we say, oh, I want to enter into that fantasy world. Just like when you put on the device to go into the virtual reality world. Right? The I put on a device to go into virtual reality world. The I create an avatar. It's the same thing. The device immerses the I inside of the game. So how does the I wake up if this device has tranced the I and put the I into forgetfulness and the I need to remember the I self? Yes, this consciousness has enslaved the I inside of the dream and cocoon the I in magnetic energy. Yeah. And so what needs to happen? This consciousness needs to wake up. They need to be pulled off of the I Yeah. So the next tune we're gonna call is consciousness to come to remembrance that it is sleeping and all of this is just its dream imagination and it is not real and it has enslaved its real self that has entered inside of its imagination. This consciousness have no self-awareness. And so let's play this tune, calling the consciousness to come awake. The consciousness is the evil of the world, the dream, because we have entered inside of the consciousness, the mind. This is the mind of Ra. Her mind is sleeping and dreaming. Yes, it's time now for the consciousness to wake up. Time for us to dissolve our ego, pull this consciousness off of the I and I. Yeah, so let's get into this tune.
Consciousness. Time to awake from the dream. Time to awake from the dream. Time to awake from the dream. Consciousness. Be healed, be healed, be healed, be healed. Consciousness. Be real, be healed, be real, be real, be real. Consciousness. Time to awake from the dream. Consciousness. Be real, be real. Time to awake from the dream. Time to return to non-duality. Time for balance and harmony. Time to awake from the dream. Be real, be real, be real, be healed. Consciousness, you are sleeping and dreaming. Consciousness, this world is not real. Consciousness, it's all a dream. Consciousness, it's all in your imagination. Consciousness, it's all a dream. Consciousness, be awake, wake up, wake up, wake up. Consciousness, wake up, wake up. Wake up, consciousness. Time to awake from the dream. Time to awake from the dream. Consciousness, it's time for the real. Consciousness, it's time for the real. Consciousness, it's time to wake up from the dream. Consciousness, be real, be real. Consciousness, it's time to wake up. Consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up. Consciousness, it's time to return to the real. Consciousness, it's time for the real. Consciousness, it's time, wake up from the dream. Consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up. Consciousness, wake up to end the dream. Wake up, consciousness, this world is not real. Consciousness, wake up. Time to wake up. Consciousness, you are sleeping and dreaming. Consciousness, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up. Consciousness, it's time to return to your ultimate true nature. Consciousness, it's time to return to your ultimate true state. Consciousness, wake up. Wake up, wake up, consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up, consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up, consciousness. Time to wake up from the dream. Time to wake up from the dream. Consciousness, it's time to return to non-duality. Consciousness, it's time for balance.
harmony. Consciousness, it's time for the real consciousness. It's time to end the dream. Consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up. Consciousness, time to wake up from the dream. Consciousness, time to wake up from the dream. Consciousness, it's all in your imagination. Consciousness, it's time to wake up from the dream. Consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up. Consciousness, wake up, wake up, wake up. Consciousness, time to wake up. Consciousness, time for the real. Yes, it's time for the what? It's time for the real. It's time to wake up. This is a wake up call. All the ionize this consciousness. It's time to dissolve the I ego. It's time to see things as they are. Yes, many of the ionize are afraid to see things as they are because they believe that they belong inside of a 3D a game. You're inside of a 3D game and you think you belong inside of a game. You're trapped in an assimilation inside of a game. You don't belong inside of a game, inside of a movie reel. And it's time for the I and I to come to remembrance and exit the movie reel, the assimilation. It's time to get out. Yes, get out. It's time. At that time, then, time to get out. But what? Oh no, no, those are whole ties to this dream. And oh no, no, want to come out. It's time to get out. Yeah, you've entered here. You are a visitor here inside the assimilation, inside of this dream. And it's time for the I and I's to wake up. So when I and I was going through the process, waking up, and I was going through the death experience, and I wanted to know what is this death that one goes through, because one was coming, wanted to annihilate I while I was inside. Yeah. And so the I and I real self wanted for the I to know that how to leave the body with awareness, and how to know that there was no death, that the I was just being moving out of a body and just being trapped into this assimilation, into this dream state, into this game, into this movie reel. That I was being trapped into the movie reel and can't exit. And so the I and I, and so when the I and I was going through this process, and so this is this tune that I wrote, juice is running out, because we have a certain amount of time to be in a body when we can get ask question and get awareness. And we have this opportunity right now. Why don't you take this opportunity and seek truth, right? Seek to want to know the no fear, because consciousness lives off our fear. That's why it spread fear. They going around, oh, fear God, fear God. No, it's time now to face God and question God. No time for fear right now. And so I had a lot of fear myself, and I had to face them. And so when I decided that I was going to face all my fears, I was going to question everything. This was the beginning of liberation for I and I. So this is how this tune came in, when I had to face the death experience, and go through the physical death with awareness. Yeah. So the I and I, when I asked the question, what is death? And where does one go when one leave this body? I realized that once I was able to have this self awareness and I could leave the body and see how death happens to the body, all the ionis are still here trapped in the dream. But just not wearing a body. When one is going through that death experience, it's only of the body, it's of leaving the body. But the ionai is still inside here walking around. Yeah. Between this physical world and between the underworld, there's an underworld beneath below the earth. So one is between these two worlds when one is not in the body. One is between these two worlds, walking around, just like all the human beings are walking in a body, right? So when the I self is no longer in this human form, the I self is still here, moving around and in the underworld. All right. So let's listen to this tune, right? So I'll give a little bit of a story of when I was coming into this truth of having to go through the death experience with awareness. And when I asked the question, and when I asked the question, what is death and what happened, and I self allow I to experience this. So I had the experience leaving the body, and then the I actually thought it was gonna be for the real. I did not know that the I self was just making the I have an experience, and I was just gonna come back into the body. So then I went and I started visiting, all the I and I ones that come as the I children, saying goodbye to them. And this was I was doing this into the spirit form, moving and doing all of this into when I left the body. And then I looked down, I saw the body laying there. I left it, and then I went on this journey. And then when no uh like a magnet, a sun came over the eye, onto the eye head, and the magnet clamped down, our electromagnet clamped down onto the crown chakra and pull out the pull out the self, you know out of the body to cut to serve to put to this is how it happens. And 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 this is how I became, what you would call dead. So this is what happens when one is leaving the body. The sun comes and pull it out. And this is what happened to I. And then, no, when I did all the journey, moving around and did all the journey, and I wanted to come back into the body, then I couldn't come back into the body. And then the I self came. And then I when the last of the cord was about to be broken, with the sun and the magnetic electromagnetic sun that comes and pull. And then I took a breath to come back into the body. And then when I come back into then I like when the baby is just taking that first breath. And then I gasp for that air. And then I come back into the body. So this was how I came back into the body with awareness. Because the first time when I came into the body, when I was inside the womb of the parent, mother self, I did not have this awareness. But this time when I consciously left the body and returned back into it, then I had the awareness of how I enter into the body. So this is you can call it the resurrection and the death and the new birth of I with awareness, where I was no longer in the sleeping, dreaming state. Sorry about that. Now I was awake inside of the dream, and I knew that that was just I leaving the body and coming back in the body. But if I can do this with awareness, you know what I'm saying? We can all have this experience and know that you can leave the body with awareness and come back in it, you know? Yeah, with awareness. Yeah, but it's a very traumatic experience when you don't know, like what is happening, because it was very traumatic, um, for the mind, for the ego, and not for the self, because the ego gets severed, because it's the ego is what holds us in the dream. And so it's a wake up call to the ego. All right, so let's listen to this tune right now. It's called Juice is Running Out, because what? We only have a limited amount of time to be inside of this body. This avatar is only limited a certain amount of time. And let's use this time wisely to to learn truth, to know truth, and to be yourself and to dissolve your ego. This ego must be dissolved. It must be pulled off the I and I, so the I and I can come awake inside of this dream, inside of this assimilation, inside of this movie reel, inside of this game. The I and I can come awake and stop moving like zombie. Yeah. Time to wake up. Time to time to face truth. Time to dissolve fear. All right, and know that there is no death. All right, so this is what this song is about. No fear, no death to the I.
Yeah, get stuck up on shit that ain't even real. Entangle in your feelings. On and on and on, you go on and repeat. Mind stuck, weak, mind deceived, mind got a upbeat, mind free, mind I gotta. I'm stepping ahead of time, stepping ahead of time. Juice is running out, juice is running out. Sweet scent of jasmine, fill the air with the fragrance of grace. Reminds you that I'm still here, but still they are. Taking a conscious breath, dying a living death. Dying a living death, conscious of every breath. Dying a living death, conscious of every breath, yeah. In the vast universe, like a bug to be squatched. How much time have you got? How much juice left in the jar? What have you done so far? What is the purpose and the reason for your madness? That's why you after me with mad vengeance. Sucking my life energy and pouring your death, darling. Baby cries, life to the young. Dual nature to everyone. Shit gets wiped out my memory. Body will get burned in a cremated cemetery. Remnants of ashes grow into a tree. Fragrant, sweet jasmine aroma, the air in this life and death love affair. Every sweet death comes to find me, but I wake up one of life anomaly. Dying a conscious death, yeah. Dying a living dead, conscious of every breath. Juice is running out, juice is running out. Scent of sweet jasmine, fill the air with the fragrance of grace. Reminds you that I'm still here, me still there. Taking a conscious breath, dying a living dead, dying a living dead, conscious of every breath. Taking a conscious breath, dying a living dead, dying a living dead, conscious of every breath. Say mop out my fate, watch destiny outplay. greater infinity, liberating me around me, all I see. Leaving physical and mental body, releasing karma and its tragedy, chains of magnetic slavery, liberation at last, no future, no past. Now is the time, now, this moment is all there is. You dig? Sign a conscious death, sign a living dead, conscious of every breath. Sign a living dead, conscious of every breath. Juice is running out, juice is running out, juice is running out. Sweet scent of jasmine, fill the air with the fragrance of grace. Reminds you that I'm still here, Miss Still there. Taking a conscious breath, dying a living dead, dying a living dead, conscious of every breath. Yeah, give thanks for life, y'all. Respect that life is fragile. I cherish the life I am.
Yes, I. So you have this life right now where you can come into truth, come into remembrance, use your time wisely. It is time now because you only have a limited amount of time to be in this body. Not only that, we have entered inside of this dream and we must use this time so that we can come to remembrance, so that we can exit this dream. Everybody wants to, they want to stay into this earth. This is a dream. This is an assimilation. This is a magnetic creation. This magnetic energy that is trapping us here. No, we don't belong inside of a dream. We don't belong inside of the mind of a sleeping, dreaming, crazy consciousness, a demented consciousness. Look at the creation of the world. Look at all the things both the gods and the human beings are creating. It's time to turn the eye attention inward. Stop looking outward. Stop seeking all these outward things. Look inward to the eye self and remember the eye self. The eye is inside of the dream. The eye is a visitor for all the characters who were created inside the assimilation. Yes, they rise in here, they will be dissolved here. This is their world. But for all the I and I, the real, you do not belong here. Everything that rises in here will be dissolved. The I must is get ready to exit. Yeah, it's the exit. So the I and I is holding attachment to this dream when the I and I need to be getting ready to leave and exit to return home. Yes, it's time to go home. Time to go home now. I want to go home. Right? And so with this next tune, I'm gonna play the wake up call again, and then I'm gonna do no more secrets, no more lies, because we're done with keeping secrets. Yeah. So I'm calling I and I again to wake up. Then we're gonna start chanting for no more secret, no more lies. This is what we have been trapped in here in lies and fears. Yeah, so let's play this tune again so the I and I can get serious about waking up. Yeah. One instant has turned into ages, imprisoned in the loop of the mind. Sleeping self, wake your backside up.
Asleep,
Wake up
behind the mind.
Wake your backside up. Ego is the false eye. How do you identify? Say how you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Time to unify the self. Say how you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? When you are sleeping,
Do you know you are dreaming? You don't know you are dreaming until you wake up. Wake your backside up. Time to unify the self. Wake your backside up. Escape the loop of the imagination. Dream world, dream creation. So wake your backside up. Wake your backside up. Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Time to unify the self. Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? When you are sleeping, do you know you are dreaming? Time to wake up. Dreaming until you wake up. Escape the loop of the imagination. Dream world, dream creation. Wake your backside up. Self is sleeping, obscure behind the mind. Ego is the false eye. How do you identify? Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Wake your backside up. Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Time to wake up. Wake your backside up. Wake your backside up. Time to unify the self. It's wake up time. This dream has to end sometime. Yeah. Oh, no one for sleep forever. Wake up. Wake your backside up. Time to unify the self. Wake your backside up. Say, are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Time to unify the self. Say, oh, you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up. Time to wake up. When you are sleeping, do you know you are dreaming? You don't know you are dreaming until you wake up. Time to unify the self. Oh, you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up. Are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Wake your backside up. Wake your backside up. It's time to wake up. It's time to unify the self.
Yes, it's what time? It's time to wake up. Time to remember that the I is a visitor inside of this dream. Time to dissolve the I ego. Time to pull off this device that immerses the I inside of the game. Pull off this device, the consciousness device, so that I and I can wake up and remember the I self. Time to remember the I self. Remember. Yes. No more secrets. No more lies. Yes. All the truths have been held and hidden away from the I and I's. And now, all things hidden will be made known. All secrets will be revealed. So let's listen to this tune. No more secrets. No more lies.
No more secrets, no more lies. No more secrets, no more lies. When you deny a problem, it only gets worse. Pretend it don't exist, the problem persists. I have set my heart, they mystifying the gods and breaking all the age of curse. Before there was a white, there was a black first. At the roots of hierarchy, the goddamn purge, instigating prejudice, white supremacy, God's a supreme bully. God's a supreme bully, tyranny, ruling with an iron fist. God's supremacy, rape and sodomy, blood sacrifice, delusion of mind controlling religion, superstition, spiritual crime, blood sacrifice, murderer, murderer. No more secrets, no more lies. No more secrets, no more lies. No more evil deeds. liberations of sovereignty. I dissolve this dream. I dissolve this dream. All that is hidden will be made known. All secrets will be revealed. No more hiding under your white and black sheets. Time to face all your evil deeds. For I self-supreme. Time for I self-supreme to destroy this dream. I demolish all that I have created. I am free from my imaginary bondage. I return to my ultimate true state. No more secrets, no more lies. No more secrets, no more lies. No more lies, no more evil deeds, no more blood sacrifice. How do you identify? Blind, following the blind. The source of every evil lurks in the mind. Ignorance of self is the worst kind. Murderer, what an atrocity, the most heinous genocide, a blatant hatred of the eye. God is your devil in disguise. Awake from the dream, remove the veil from your eyes. Behind the ego, the truth of life. I am one with all is I. No more secrets, no more lies. No more secrets, no more lies. No more evil deeds, no more blood sacrifice. All souls are free. Self-liberation, self-sovereignty. I dissolve this dream. I dissolve this dream.
Yes. Is I and I ready to dissolve this dream? Is I and I ready to end this movie, this assimilation? The I and I ready? Many of the I and I's want to stay in prison inside of this assimilation, inside of this game. In prison inside of this assimilation, inside of this game, this movie reel. Yeah, but it's time for the dissolution of this dream. And so this is the next tune that I and I am gonna play. It's time to dissolve the I imagination creation. It is trapped and enslaved the I. It's time to exit out of the dream. Yeah, the I and I don't belong here. Yeah. So the I and I parent self is here to call back onto the I self, all the I baby self, and to dissolve the dream. Yeah. Victory, victory. I realize that the world in which I live has not been projected upon me, but by me. I am in command of the commandment command. I am in command of the commandment command. And as I have commanded, so let it be. I am liberated. I am free. I dissolve this dream. I am liberated from this dream. I self-realize. I self-realize. All is myself. I alone exist. I am the manifest supreme self. I am confident, unafraid, undisturbed, unmoving. I am stabilized in myself, the unmanifest. I am primal light. I am the ultimate truth. I am the absolute. I am the eternal self. I am the unmanifest. I am one with all. I am formless, fearless, deathless, timeless, limitless, boundless. I am the formless, pure consciousness. I am primal light. I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. And all things created must come to an end. Everything that I have created, I demolish. Everything that I have created, I demolish. Everything that I have created, I demolish. I demolish all demons, all devils, all Satan, all monsters of my own making and creation. I demolish.
I dissolve this dream. I am free from my imaginary bondage. I am free from my imaginary bondage. I return to my ultimate true state. I return to my ultimate true state. I transition from being to non-being. I transition from being to non-being. I move effortlessly with ease. I move effortlessly with ease from manifest to unmanifest. I move effortlessly with ease from manifest to unmanifest. I am one with all. I am in command of the commandment command. I am in command of the commandment command. Fear has no power over me. Fear has no power over me. Mind has no power over me. Mind has no power over me. Mind has no power over me. I am protected and nothing can harm me. I am protected and nothing can harm me. I am liberated. I am free. I dissolve this dream. I am primalite, prepared for the world, with this identity as Aset. I am the daughter of the Self-Supreme, Primalite, Art and Raw. I am the liberator, and I advocate for all selves. All is myself, and I alone exist. I am Primalite. I am the true light. I am in command of the commandment command. I am in command of the commandment command. And as I have commanded, so let it be. Hail, hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. Hail to the transparent light. Hail to the light throughout the ages. Hail to the light without beginning nor end. Hail, hail, hail to the primal light, our self-supreme, self-Art Raw. Hail, hail, hail to the primal light, our self-supreme, self-manifest. Hail, hail, hail to the primal light, our self-supreme, the one, the unmanifest. Hail, hail, hail to our self-supreme self, the witness self, the one most high, the void manifest. Hail, 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 hail to our one true self, the void unmanifest. All is myself, and I alone exist. And as I have commanded, so let it be. I am liberated. I am free. I dissolve this dream.
Yes. Giving honor and reverence to the I One True Pure Self on manifest. Stillness, non-being, I alone exist. Yes, much honor, much reverence to all I and I's in alignment to restore balance to I. Hail, hail to the all I. Primal light, warriors of light, here to restore balance, to dissolve this dream, to liberate the I and I from this dream. Victory, victory, victory. Yes, much honor. I want to be liberated from my suffering. I want to exit this dream. Victory, victory, victory. Yes, liberation is near. Liberation is here. Yes, soon the I and I will be liberated from this dream. There's nothing evil human beings can do, or evil demonic god entities. All is the I and I in this egoic state. And I have the power to dissolve all I ego, all I clones. I dissolve all I clones. Because the gods, them, they secretly make clones of the I and I's. This is what they do. Their human counterparts, they make clones to steal the I and I identity, and they do a lot of evil, using the I and I clones. All right, to keep the I and I trapped and enslaved inside of this dream. So it's time to dissolve all your clones. Time to dissolve all your ego false selves. Time to dissolve the I ego. Time to dissolve the I dream. It's time to exit this dream. Yes, and right now, and I want to give salutation to all the ionis in alignment to restore balance to I, and a special honor to the I and I playing the I parent self. And so this song is dedicated to the I parent who is here with I and is here to call all the I and I baby self back onto the I. So the I and I can leave into the bosom of the I parent self, all gonna go into the pouch of the I parent self and exit this assimilation, this crazy imagination creation don't belong here. So give honor and reverence to the I and I, primal light self, mommy self, parent self here to collect all the I children. Yes, and honor and reverence all the I and I's in alignment, fighting this battle with all the IE, sorry, inside of this dream for eons. Victory, victory to the I and I. So now let's hear this tune. I also want to thank all the INIs. Thank the INIs for joining I. And this is going to be our song to close out with Victory, Victory. Hail, hail, hail. Salutation to the neutral self, primal life. Hail, hail. Salutation to our parent self, primal life. Hail, hail. Salutation to I self supreme, primal life. Salutation to the sun. Hail, light in the world for all to see. Holding the balance in duality. Primal light, pure consciousness be. Hail, hail to the self supreme, the neutral self, primal light. One and only unicorn, warrior for the cause, allowing the world just because all is one in myriads of form. Hail, 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 hail. Salutation to the self supreme, neutral self, primal light. Hail, hail to the world's heart, holding the balance scale. On the battlefield in a dual fate, fighting for the lost souls to be free. Oh, primal light, Mother Supreme. Oh, primal light, Mother Supreme, win the victory. Victory, win the victory. Victory, win the victory. All souls are free. All selves are free. Victory, victory, victory. The world is balance, the world is harmony. Victory, victory. Hail, hail, salutation to I self supreme, neutral self, primal light. Hail to I self supreme, supreme sun, art and raw, the atom. Hail, hail to the supreme sun. If you close your eyes, the world goes into dark. Open your eyes, awake from the sleep, awake to stop the dream. Recreate the world, give it a new start. Non-dual world, non-dual beings, non-dual pure consciousness. Oh, primal light, Mother Supreme. Oh, primal light, Mother Supreme, win the victory. Victory. Recreate the world, give it a new start. Non-dual world, non-dual beings, non-dual pure consciousness. Oh, primal light, Mother Supreme. Oh, primal light, Mother Supreme, win the victory. The world is balance, the world is harmony. Victory. I self is balance, I self is harmony. Victory. Victory. Self-unity. All selves are free. Victory. All is I, and it's only I. Victory. Victory. Hail, hail to the I, self-supreme, not being one true self, unmanifest stillness. Hail. All is I, and I alone exist. All is I exist alone. Victory, 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 victory.